Is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, it's Zoe Moore.
Hello and welcome to It Takes Two. This weekend, our Magnificent Seven became the sensational Six. Hats off to Alex and James, who performed a very cheeky Charleston, but were harshly dubbed mediocre by Judge Craig. They'll be here in just a few seconds. But first, let's remind ourselves how events unravelled.
I love the goofiness that you put in, especially on the goofy swing, ups and down, legs in the air.
I felt you took a major step backwards tonight.
Oh, no.
I just felt it was mediocre.
Oh,
I found it fun and entertaining. It was enjoyable to watch.
I thought it was quirky, sweet, really funny. I knew this dance would suit you.
6, 7, 8.
James is really upset. He doesn't think we were marked fairly. It seemed to go well. I mean, we didn't mess it up. It was all there from what we'd practiced. I suppose it's detrimental because it looks like we're going to be bottom of the leaderboard, and James doesn't think that the dance reflected that score.
Please give an extra large cheer for Alex and James. Oh, I'm going to come to you in a moment, Mr. Jordan. I know you have a lot to say, but first of all, Alex, you were so looking forward to your Charleston. You've really looked forward to doing it. How was it for you out on the floor?
Well, I mean, we really enjoyed the dance, and it's the dance I've wanted to do. I thought I fancy a bit of Charleston. And the week leading up, it was tougher than I thought, because your kind of hands and feet do different things, which for me is a problem. But we got there, and the dance seemed to go well. The audience loved it. And then we got in front of the panel, and we went from here to here.
You could physically see, it sort of drained from you. You were all excited, and then Craig says mediocre, and your little heart sinks. There is a bit of a love-hate thing going on with Craig and me, because he slated your rumba a few weeks ago, but then he absolutely loved you. And then again on Saturday, do you feel like you know where you're at with him, Alex?
There was Rumba-gate, the whole sexless cold nightmare, which we moved on for, and then things kind of got better, didn't it? And the tango was all good, and then not so good this week. And for somebody to say you've taken a step back is like, oh no.
You haven't taken a step backwards.
Nobody else seems to agree that. Is it difficult to pick yourself up from that and then go out
and do
the swing-a-thon?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it was, because
I still had steam coming at my ears, didn't
I?
You were
I said to her, you watch me go in this swing-a-thon, I'm going to give it everything.
Yeah, I
was.
Were coming out.
It was like the Hulk. Oh, right.
Yeah, how long was he supposed to spin you around?
Not that long.
And I was trying to look happy, and after
there she goes. I was like, here we go, we'll do a few more of these. Have that, Craig.
The lip is stuck to the teeth.
Somebody help me. I mean, you've got proper G-force going on there.
Yeah.
But look at you. You made it into the final three, up there with Chelsea and Harry. At what point did you realise how far you'd got in the swing-a-thon?
I couldn't breathe, let alone know what else was going on.
I don't think you knew, did you?
No.
Until I had made you leave the floor. But I saw Jason leaving, and I was thinking, oh, Jason's
Hang on a
gone.
minute.
Where's he going? Is he going to the toilet? What's going on? So, yeah, to get to the last three was great. But for me, and I know for Alex also, the Charleston was our little baby. And I knew it was a good dance. It was fun. I didn't expect to be necessarily higher up the leaderboard, but I just know it was undermarked. Right. So I just think it's unfair.
Alicia did say that.
She did
and
say
you
that.
went from the top of the leaderboard last week to then third from the bottom on the leaderboard this week. Did that make the results show even more tense than it could possibly be before?
Yeah, I think the results show for everybody's tense anyway now, because obviously we're down to the nitty-gritty, and obviously it can go either way, but being in quite a vulnerable position on the scoreboard does not help. And I thought, oh gosh, it'd be such a shame if we didn't get to the quarter-final, but I thought And, you know, we thought with the Charleston that people would like it and that the judges might like it. And
They obviously did.
So.
And
They did like it.
That's
And
the
they
great
did.
thing.
And if-
Everybody at home, they did love it, and they picked up the phones and they voted. So
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
great.
that's...
It could have actually gone in our favour because people at home, I think, also would have thought there's no way that is a 6 and possibly picked up the phone and voted for us. So it could have helped us.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's the people at home that's important. They're the proper judges of this
Yes.
competition.
There you go.
And if
They're
they
better.
like
Had
it...
They're
their
better
say,
judges.
And you're in the quarterfinal. Now, James, you're not the only one who likes to have a bit of a moan. Oh no. Look
Alex,
at this.
surely.
Yeah, surely.
Alex isn't a finely tuned athlete like myself. But it's the moaning, really, that I just can't take it.
Oh, well, James, I couldn't see it. So I've been through the middle. I don't know what you're seeing.
It's not looking great, though, is it?
Please don't moan.
That was fine.
You was on the wrong leg.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You didn't expect me to get it the first time, did you?
Is there anything else you'd like to moan about?
No, I've got a bad rib. My hair was in my eyes. It's because these shoes.
I don't want her moaning in the studio.
Are they really
I don't want to hear her moaning. My knee hurts, my this hurts, my that hurts.
so heavy?
I don't want to hear moaning. Do you want knee pads?
No.
Well, don't moan then.
Shut up. Boring. Right.
You're boring, you
You're
can't
boring.
get it.
We're going to have to change it. I cannot do it. You're lucky you haven't got a nab for a partner.
So good. I do love it. This week you have the American Smooth. James, what do you have planned? You can do lifts and everything.
I know. It's a bit of a unknown quantity at the moment because we're still...
They all are, let's face it. For you.
Mondays and Tuesdays aren't the best, let's be honest. So we're still piecing it together. We haven't actually really got much of a routine at the moment, but
Okay,
we're
let's
working on
not
a few
panic,
little steps,
though.
a couple of ideas
It'll
and
be
things like that.
fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine on the night, won't it?
It is movie week as well, and you've got an absolute classic. Yeah. Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Yes. James,
I see what you did.
your favourite film?
Who, me? Yes, I love Pretty Woman. No.
Janet loves Pretty Woman.
Janet's back. Ta-da!
It's actually quite a good movie.
No,
it's
it
not
is
one of my
great.
favourites, of course, but...
Ghost
it's
is your favourite, isn't it?
No, it's not. That's it. Pick on me again on TV. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Funny,
so
dude.
will you be in like
Yeah.
a Julia Roberts
Well.
inspired frock?
That's what we're hoping.
The spots or the reds or the black?
I was thinking about the knee-high boots and short
I
minis.
think she's in
No?
the beginning. Probably not.
Not on
Oh,
7 o'clock.
listen, good luck with it. For you,
No.
yeah, maybe you
No.
could be in that outfit. Listen, good luck with it this week.
Thank
we
you,
loved
Zoe.
your Charleston.
Yes.
Forget about the 6. That was then. Have a great week. Alex
Thank
and James.
you.
Thank you.
In just a second, I'll be chatting to Aliona about taking on our Pro Dance Challenge. But first, at this stage of time to improve on that,
Yes.
Alex and James, James was somewhat miffed about Craig's 6 on Saturday for their Charleston. How are they going to get along with the American Smooth?
I think it'll be a really good dance for them. They've been doing well in their ballroom dances. Here, we see them dancing some pivots. And I think every time they pivot, I think that Alex would benefit from actually dancing her left side forward around James, and it would help the rotation.
OK.
Here, I've slowed it down
Look
because they're
at
doing
that lift. I
a very
like it.
unusual lift.
Does it have a name?
Well, not really. I'd say the twisted starfish.
OK, if you could say it. Brilliant.
She's right up on his shoulder, and she
Yeah.
looks like a twisted starfish, but it's quite unusual, and actually, I quite like it.
OK, that's
Quite
good.
nice.
Another
Yeah,
big
it's
tick.
nice.
Chelsea and Pasha. I'm with head costume designer Vicky. It's movie week. We're going to start off with Alex. She's dancing to something from Pretty Woman. I'm imagining probably not the thigh-high PVC boots and the mini-skirt look. You're not going for that Pretty Woman
No,
look.
we refrained. I'm sure Alex would give it a go.
Yeah,
But,
she'd probably look amazing.
Yeah, no. We've stuck with the movie for the reference, and so we've got a simple but elegant, low-waisted, long line American Smooth dress, lots of crystals and jewels so that it's strictly up. And yeah, it's very simple, but I think she will look gorgeous.
Like when Julia Roberts goes on the date and they go on the plane and he gives her the jewels. It'd look absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Jason and Christina are dancing to Singing in the Rain. And absolutely.
This week, we're dancing the American Smooth.
The inspiration for this routine is Pretty Woman.
Maybe oversold there?
I'll have to become elegant and refined. It's very clear what we're trying to achieve because we've seen the film, you more,
I've watched it
more regularly than most people.
hundreds of times.
Once we've got the steps, I think that will make it more enjoyable.
It's a shame we couldn't act it out as well because I know all the words.
Wrong leg.
Which leg? Left.
Yeah, the other one. You've only got two, to be fair.
I haven't quite nailed it. Oh! In fact, we're a long way from nailing any of it. Let's just know what we're doing now. Instead of guessing.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't.
Slow, quick.
I don't know what we're doing.
It is a tough dance, but she's going to be fine. She will be fine.
I like any
Saturday,
claps as
it'll
well.
be fine.
OK, let's have a look at then our 6 couples in training. First of all, Alex and James. She took a bit of a knockback last week. Craig said mediocre, so mean. But they're going to fight back with their American smooth. Chris, looking at the training, what do you think so far?
I think one of them's James Jordan and the other one's Alex.
Well
but
done,
no, I
2
think
points.
I've got to say he's great. I think James, I know, obviously very, very well, far too well. His American Smooth are always great. And I saw the programme the other day when you were with Ian, and his lifts look fantastic. So I think this could be a really good one for them.
Glorious. Here's the music that they're dancing to. Yes. From Pretty Woman. We all love the movie, obviously. Tess, do you think this could be a winning song for Alex?
I think so. It's her all-time favourite movie, apparently, yes. So she's
and a
thrilled to be
million
dancing
women
to it.
at home go,
Yeah. I love it. It's a proper chick flick, isn't it?
It is.
And the American Smooth, I think Alex will put. I think she'll be brilliant at it. There's a couple of spectacular lifts planned.
you're
I
in the know.
hear,
Yes.
and I think she'll pull it off. I think she'll be great.
OK, let's hope they don't make a mistake. Big mistake. Huge.
Oh, very good.
See where you're going.
I was thinking, where's she going with that? And then suddenly, oh, yeah.
Holly and Artem are doing the Pasta Doble this week. Holly's worked so well. Who will be in a box office hit and who will go straight to DVD? Here's how our couples are finding it.
Strictly the movie. Starring.
If I was to play a role on Strictly the movie, I would like to play Craig because I think we share a similar dry, sarcastic sense of humour.
Probably the villain because I'm known to be a bit of a rebel and I like to be naughty.
Bruno, the judge.
I'd be the hero unless Craig was hanging on to a cliff by his fingernails. I'd run over, grab his hand, and I'd just go, oh, sorry, mate.
Packed with explosive on-screen chemistry.
Harry is my perfect leading man. He always delivers on the show day a great performance.
All leading men have to have a sense of confidence about them.
My partner is a perfect leading lady because she has a style and glam.
She's pretty, she's a lot of fun, and she's never afraid of challenges.
His acting skills can come through and always deliver on Saturday a wonderful, entertaining performance.
What will the twist in the plot be this weekend?
Hopefully there'll be no twists to our storyline this weekend.
It could turn into a horror movie if you forget the steps.
I'm hoping that will be more of a thriller.
If we get it wrong, it could be Nightmare on Strictly Street.
How will it all end?
Happy ending for the movie week for us would be Robbie doing a fantastic quick step.
A great audience reaction.
To get to the semi-final.
When all the judges lift up their 10 paddles.
I think for anybody in this competition, the happy ending would be to finish in the finale with something glittery in your hands.
Coming soon to a living room near you.
Ross, Christina, you knew that now. As you've been such good It Takes Two fans this week, we're going to give you a mini glimpse of our pros Charleston, which is coming up over the weekend. Here you go. Take it away. quite sure what was going on there. Frankly, it was a shambles. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, BBC One, Strictly Come Dancing. On Sunday night, one more couple will go. On Monday, we'll be joined by that couple to go, and we will finally have 5 semi-finalists. Enjoy the show. I'm going to go and join in. Have a great weekend.